Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Holy shish kebab. I was a little nervous to hit go launch after the last live. What do you mean iCkEdMeL? No. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get on camera here for a second. Shit, bruh. So don't curse, right? Don't curse. What do you guys? I don't know nothing. Now my question is, was the stuff from earlier true? Usabe. Well, is the stuff true? I was chilling with the crew, with the mods. I'm gonna get on camera 1 second. Let me just I think I'm gonna have to get a pre-workout, bro. I'm gonna have to pour a little bit. I'm gonna have to pour a little pre-workout. We're doing overtime today, I guess. All day long. I have no notifications, by the way, either. So if you could share out the stream. Oh, so this is good news, right? Bro, I got the call. I should call this lady back too. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Don't you love me today? Love me tomorrow. Cause tomorrow might not be if you love me today. Kiss me tomorrow. Kiss me if you love me. Tell me why. Alrighty. I wonder how many people. I don't think I have any notifications, unfortunately. Let me get on camera. What, the camera's on? What the? Oh, I gotta fix the thing here. Oh, I took my CBD too. That's not good. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Bro, I jumped. I screamed. I was on Discord hanging out with the mods. I literally, oh! Screamed. Now, what in the world is going on? And are they going to tell us? Are we going to find out? Are we even going to get to know any details? Or is it just going to be share this out? You see, I'm getting a bunch of messages. Yo, shout out to Cindy, man. Cindy, thank you so much for hitting me up. She was calling me. Facebook. So she says, I've got confirmation from Angela Harris that Carlee Russell is alive. More details as I get them. Let me open up her page. So this is a reporter with Fox. I am Anchor News Fox. Amazing. How beautiful is that, huh? Details in the link I just sent everywhere. Where you sent it? Oh. Woo! Found alive, taken to the hospital. Woo! Woo! Let me text SF. Oh my god, I can't even type. SF. Found alive. Ugh, I can't type. I'm tired of this phone. All right. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Carlee Russell found alive, taken to UAB hospital. So taken to the hospital. I'm glad she's alive. I'm glad she's alive. I mean, I'm sure everybody is too. I'm sure we got a whole lot of questions. So Saturday, and I'm kind of thinking, let me tell you, that whole audio that we heard, I was even talking to the mods on Discord about this. We were going back and forth about, because Brian Enton has talked about in the past about when people get information from dispatch audio, a lot of times it's considered unreliable. So you got to be careful with it, right? But this, to me, the audio just sounded just so concise. And maybe the audio's still not real, but remember that there was somebody, I think it's a family member, a cousin or something. She was screaming at people saying it's not true. Hold on a second. I'm texting a gang of people. The Starry Ash, what's up? What's up? Mel, amazing coverage. Thanks for making this fun and informative. Thank you. I try to find a balance with that. It's a little tricky sometimes. Audio's very real, right? Christy? Hey, we caught a lot of heat earlier. People were coming, man, on Twitter, the world of Twitter. People were coming. I mean, here we are. WRC has confirmed through Angela Harris that Carlee Russell has been found alive and taken to UAB hospital. The Hoover Police Department has released an additional photo that may accurately depict her current appearance. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'm live right now. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Everybody's texting me, she's alive. Is she alive or not? She alive. She's alive. Share it out. Share it out. Let people know. That's what I'm saying. That audio to me, I was still, even though they were telling us, you know what I'm saying? And people were like, oh, it's not on the news. And like people were saying this and that. With the audio, bro, it just sounded legit to me. I mean, I don't know if they went, well, Claire, what's up, man? Thank you. I don't know if they found her at that Red Inn, or what was it called? I don't know if it's Red Inn. What they call that? Whatever Inn. Something Inn. Or there could have been other locations. I thought I got canceled, bro. I was like, oh shit. The audio. Oh, I guess I should play the audio again. Yeah, since we had so many people earlier, so I wouldn't think anybody missed it. I was actually working. I was sitting with the mods. There's so much shit going on because that. Oh my god. By the way, I don't even want to bring negativity into the positive right now, but the Zav girl situation got covered by Penguins, which is this huge YouTuber that I watch sometimes. He has like almost 14 mil subs. He covered that story. I was like, bro, Red Roof, thank you guys. And then apparently Philip DeFranco, another person, big YouTuber. So that shit, bro. There's some interesting stuff here that I want to show you guys. I didn't get to finish editing this audio. This is more complete. Let me see how I can do this. So the new people that are joining, I'll play it like this so they can see on the screen in case they, I'm waiting for more details or waiting on Angela or the other lady.
CLA, red and color to Nicole Russell out of Birmingham, 1011. 438, updated the narrative. Video telling okay.
Now this audio I'm playing is from the day that she went missing. I mean, she did go missing, but
I'm around on 71.
West Critical, yeah.
4, we're not getting the female to answer.
42, I copy. 42, are there any numbers associated with the 28?
10-4, that's the RP. We're trying to call her back. She's not answering.
I'm around the interstate as well. Can you give me a description on the child? And were they southbound, walking southbound?
10-4, southbound, walking southbound. It was a toddler, 3 or 4 year old, wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper. RP arrived in a red Mercedes, unknown what the RP's description is going to be.
Copy. Thank you. 42, just be advised her vehicle is unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her phone.
10-4.
13, if we can we start getting into Atkins Trim area? Just see if this child might have wandered from a house over there.
34, I'll be around.
10-4-34. The vehicle, the RP had just saw the child walking on the side of the interstate and gotten out with it when she had disconnected.
10-4, 941. Do you have anybody free?
10-4. 32, can you have that way?
We're good up here. You may want to send him to Nunley Pass and see if they can make contact with somebody there. See if we can find her.
745. Dispatch available.
4-5 copies,
2021-48.
Units, I believe we located her. Atkins Trim Lane.
The weird thing, I don't know. We were talking about this. They said Atkins Trim Lane or whatever that. So the highway where she was found was around like this side, but they mentioned Atkins Trim Lane or whatever, which is like across into like the neighborhood area, that street. We just thought it was weird that they mentioned that.
Units, I believe we located her. Atkins Trim Lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy.
So that's like the area right next to the highway.
32, do you have an address?
And I didn't even get to listen to the rest. I was trying to edit it for you guys for the morning, but she's found now, which is better, of course.
It's gonna be Atkins Trim Lane and Atkins Trim Boulevard.
Atkins Trim Boulevard. So I don't know. It's just odd because that's so her car was on the side of the road, but they're talking about this neighborhood, this intersection right in here, across into the trees and stuff like that.
Trim Lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy. Do you have an address?
It's gonna be Atkins Trim Lane and Atkins Trim Boulevard.
That's what I've been around.
What we know.
41 I'm around.
10-4-41. Be advised, the female screaming, line disconnected.
19.
Will you check the social?
Go ahead. 19-21-50.
That's weird.
If 510 air code, do you need me somewhere?
So that was from the day that she went missing. I haven't listened to all the audio. Like I said, I was working on it before because I was going to post it for you guys in the morning. I was listening with the mods, trying to chop up and cut things out. But the situation that happened earlier today, right? Like when we're here not even that long ago, a couple hours ago, SF Investigates had posted on Twitter about hearing this dispatch audio, which I'll play for you guys now if anybody missed it. I think a lot of us got it, but for some people, maybe they didn't hear this.
Per caller, family members at this location saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell.
Red roof. It's kind of hard to rewind it because the tracker's so.
754 unclassified complaint.
There we go.
754.
Unclassified complaint, 1466 Montgomery Highway at the Red Roof Inn. the front office per caller. Family members at this location saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell. 754. Family members are saying they received a call from the female saying she was at this location.
Seven 54 en route.
So I'm clipping this.
760, 1851.
I'm clipping this also for Twitter because they're going crazy over there. So I want to get the whole thing.
32. Be advised, the child's now in the area of 3582 currently. The red roof.
52, 1852.
Remember QX? Yeah, she's found, guys. She's found. They took her to the hospital. Did they talk about the 6 cars for people yet?
26 of the responding units. I just spoke with the front desk clerk. They said that the family is not being hostile or anything like that, but that there was about 6 carloads of people that have just shown up over there.
5-4 copy. Did the front desk have anybody check in under that name?
Negative, and according to the front desk, the message that the family got did not state which Red Roof Inn. They don't know if it's going to be Vestavia or another location.
Ashley.
Thank you.
I think that might be the end of it. But yeah, so we got that. This article, I don't think this is probably an old video. Let me see. Don't do that.
Case, Hoover police and volunteers all working nonstop to find missing 20.
Old video. That's a more current picture. This is the reporter from Fox. Make sure she posted anything new. Alive. UAB Hospital. Is it live here? Let's see. What's this live about? Oh, okay. Breaking news. So they're going to cover it too. Breaking news. Maybe they'll cover it. When are they going live? Let me see. 12:30. It's already 12:30. I'll leave it open. See, I don't know. You know, people are still questioning it. What? It's funny to me that these people believe all the fake shit out there, but when it comes to the real shit, they're like, no, it can't be true. Oh, I don't believe. Why? Who's making it a race issue? There actually was somebody earlier today, kind of. I forgot this guy's name. My friend sent it to me earlier, and I wasn't gonna read it. I just left it out, but then I kind of joked, and I was like, you know what, might be a little interesting to rile the people up a little bit. He was comparing the submarine story to this one. Let me see if I can find it. Bishop Talbert Swan. Let's see if the media gives this the attention they gave the 5 white missing billionaires in a submarine. Those bastards. Thank you. And we were not receiving any negative thoughts. God is faithful. Carlee will be found safe. Those demons. Found. Show what? Let's see. Show. There's another article. Okay. Uh, oh. Alyssa, I read she showed up at her parents' house. Really? Where are people talking about that at? I heard a creator earlier blaming race. Oh, I'm not surprised. Bro, yo, Ro Ventures, isn't that true? Bro, I don't know. Ro Ventures said after the Rudy case, everything is game. That's kind of true, man. Listen, yeah, I'm glad she's alive. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say, there was this story about this woman that I covered that she came out and she came and visited Florida. She went to Miami. She went to this really um okay, let me send this to myself. I don't know why I can't there. Check my Gmail. Boom. We'll have all the references of articles here, whether they want to believe it or not. I'm really glad she's alive. The way I was leaning towards this thing, this story, and again, I don't know what happened, but I was leaning towards some sort of like mental health or something. But just my opinion, I was some sort of mental health, whatever. It's still really odd because you don't see much on camera, so you're kind of wondering what happened. Um, Update: she was found alive in a local hospital. This is just a random person on Twitter. Apparently, she went back to her parents' home after being reported missing or abducted. So there's rumors that she went back home to her parents. Thank you, Carol. I don't know where people are like to look a little bit more into that, but she is found, which is amazing. Amazing, not a horror story. On some, well, let me not say that yet. I was gonna say on some Rudy shit. Yeah, laugh out loud TV. So there was a story. Let me see if I can find it. There was a story a long time ago that I covered where this woman from Vegas visited Miami and she went and stayed at the Fountain Blue. I don't know if you guys remember that or whoever. People that have been with me for a long time, some of you might remember. You see Vegas. Oh, yeah. Tarara. I don't even know how to say her name. Oh, this thing got even weirder. This story was odd as hell.
My daughter is missing. Okay.
Oh, you guys might remember this shit.
My 21-year-old daughter is missing. She is in Tijuana, Mexico. Suck where? It's so many moving parts to the fucking situation. All I really need is for y'all to point me in the right direction on who I'm supposed to contact because nobody's answering the phone. I called the FBI in Las Vegas, Nevada. They're not answering. I called the police to make a police report and report her missing. They put me on hold and then the line gets disconnected when they're transferring me. So I feel like at this point,
Yo, that's
whoever these people that
Casey, thank you for the super chat. Or Cassie says WBRC Twitter also a photo at police department looks like holding a child. I'm confused. WBRC Twitter. She over here. She looks like she's almost holding a kid too. I don't. Maybe it's a family member's kid. Let me see the Twitter thing. WBRC. I don't see that there. Maybe it's just a kid's, one of her families. I don't know. Yeah, so this story basically, listen, this story, that one I was just showing on screen that almost disappeared, this woman came from, I think, Vegas, came to Miami to Fontainebleau, and went missing for a couple of days. We all thought, oh man, we're worried, concerned. And she turns up fine. We didn't really get too much to the story. She just goes back to Vegas. Some of these stories, especially if it's like a mental health thing or something like that, you might not get much answers. If the family's like they want privacy and they're done, I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice. I hope we get something, some sort of whatever. But they might just be like, they might not say much. And this lady, the Vegas woman, so they found her. I think she went to a hospital. Then she went back to Vegas. Never heard much of her from there. But then one day, because I was following her on Instagram, one day somebody hit me up and they're like, yo, she's having a mental breakdown. I was like, what's going on? So I went to her live stream and I was watching it. I think we were in a members live because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was like, let me just keep it in case. I don't know. And so she was in the car and she was tripping out. There were cops banging on the window. It looked like she was having a breakdown. I don't know what was going on, but the feed cut. So that's with some other lady. I don't know how she's doing now. I hope she's doing okay. But we never really, there's just some stories, and it's happened to me multiple times over the years covering missing persons, that when they're found safe, and if it's like a mental health thing, sometimes people just want their privacy after that, and you don't really hear nothing else. Yo, Storm, don't say that. Storm. Oh my God. Yeah. I know it was at least 50,000 cleared. It might have got to 60. We need a press conference. And the thing is, did the cops locate her or she just, I don't know. The Hoover Police Department released an additional photo of Carlee that may accurately depict her current appearance. Okay. Who was the baby that I don't think there ever was a baby as far as like on that highway on the road. Destiny said, I've seen 75K. Wow. Loud banging flash. No, I don't know what that was because Mo sent me a clip of that. I was streaming with you guys earlier. It's like an explosion outside. Let me download that video. I don't know what was going on. Carlee Russell. Carlee. Oh. Carlee Russell. Carlee. Oh. I don't know what that was. She showed up at home. It's under, okay, the WBRC article. I don't think there was ever a baby, no. Look in DM. Is it the article that you sent me? Oh, let me open. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there it is in the article. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of scattered right now. My brain is a little, after all day long today, I'm a little, you know, and I took the CBD tonight because I thought I was going to go to bed after. Hoover 911 was called approximately at 10:45 p.m. after the 25-year-old nursing student returned to the Hoover home she shares with her parents. So she went back home. Okay. Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis said Russell showed up at her parents' house alone. Wow. She was taken to a hospital for evaluation. where Russell has been the last 2 days was not immediately clear. Police and family members previously said Russell was on her way home from work and picking up dinner at the Colonnade when she spotted a young child on the interstate and was stopping to see if she could help. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking now the way this has turned out, I don't think she was taken against her will. According to police radio communications, 5 members showed up to the motel. Okay, there we go. According to police radio communications, family members of Russell showed up at the motel claiming they had received a call from her that she was there. It did not immediately appear that Russell was found at the time. The ordeal began Thursday when family members said Russell left the Woodhouse Spa at the Summit where she worked part-time. She then stopped at Taziki's. Oh, now we got the name of the place. At the Colonnade at 9 p.m. to pick up food for herself and her mother. So I didn't know she was living with her parents. Hoover 911 at 9:34 p.m. received a call from Russell, said Lieutenant Daniel Lowy. Russell told the dispatcher that she was near the mile marker 11, where she saw a toddler walking alone on the side of I-459 between the flyover to the Galleria and Highway 150. After calling 911, Russell stopped to check on the child and called a family member. Lowe said the family member lost contact with her, but the line remained open. Officers located Russell's Mercedes, still running, but vacant. Some of her belongings were nearby. They were unable to find her or a child in the area. Wow. Wouldn't the family know she has a mental health issue? I'm gonna say this. When there was the press conference and police were asked about mental health, they said they're not going to speak on it. Or they can't. He said he can't speak to that. That's what he said. He can't speak to that. So I interpreted that in maybe possible two ways. Either they know that she does and they don't want to speak on it, or they just really don't know. But then as a family member, like if I was in her family, I'd be concerned or worried. I mean, there's pros and cons to it. Because if you immediately tell and say that she has mental health problems, then maybe people are not going to take it as serious. So did the family know? I don't even know if she has mental health or not. That's just my theory. I mean, I guess you could still believe the theory of her being taken against her will. I just don't think it's likely. But if we start to kind of think about it too, because this street, and like I said, it's kind of strange. But from the night that she went missing, they mentioned this street that is across from her car is. In that video they were watching, all I could see definitively is that she went from the driver's side around to the back and to the passenger side. And then you can't really see where else she goes. So the only way I was thinking she could have gone is towards the shadows, into the woods. She can't be walking forward or she can't be walking back. It's into the woods, I guess, right? I mean, unless something else happened on camera that they cut out. And so that day, for some reason, they're mentioning into the woods across the other side where this neighborhood is at. Because we were going through the audio tonight.
Yes, I believe we located her at Trim Lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy.
Uh-huh.
32, do you have an address?
Okay, you have an address.
It's going to be Atkins-Trim Lane and
Atkins-Trim Lane and Atkins-Trim Boulevard. Atkins-Trim Lane and Atkins-Trim Boulevard. That's in that neighborhood off the highway. I don't know. It's odd. So was she, I don't know, did she have help? Was she just on foot the entire time? Did she walk back to her parents' house? Was she dropped off at her parents' house? Someone's going to be in trouble with crimes without consequences. I don't think there was ever a child. No. I mean, we never saw it on video. I mean, I hope, I hope whatever happened, she gets the help that she needs. Whatever happened. If there was some type of nefarious things, malicious stuff at hand, hopefully they speak to it. So maybe for public safety. Claire, I've taken off for days at a time back during my wild days. There was a girl that we covered on the channel too, that from Miami. Well, she was up North Florida. And she came to Miami. As soon as people, they come to Miami, they get turned up. I'm trying to see if I remember this girl's name. My computer is just like not happy with me today. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I find this. I should do a new thumbnail. I don't even have time. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but just to kind of, I'm piggybacking off of Claire there. Shit happens, man. I've been there myself. 2010 Miami. I was naked. Well, I was naked for a little bit, but then I had the wherewithal to put on my boxers back. But I was walking around Miami Overtown in boxers.
Miami Gardens police have confirmed they are searching for a missing person who was last seen here at Hard Rock Stadium, which hosted Rolling Loud over the weekend.
This is probably one of the worst weekends of my life, and I didn't even care about the Rolling Loud festival when she disappeared, like at all. I have
This story was pretty wild, and I even mentioned my 2010 story. This thing, I already had suspected that something like that. I'm glad this girl was alive too. I hope she got her life together. Sunset Music Festival. I'm gonna show you a little clip where you could see me standing in line. I think it was my first time going to like a rave warehouse thing. And I was just basically doing the things that I wanted to do when I was younger. I was also just going through this thing with my dad, and I just always wanted to kind of go out, experiment, and have fun. I went with a friend, and this was the craziest night I would say of my life. I don't think this chick had like a fun time, but this is definitely a different type of story and context. I went out to a rave. This woman, the circumstances are vastly different, but told the kid crazy. I'm on those that festival, and you can see how packed it was, like right here. With the sunglasses, and I had this shirt that said "free hugs." Bruh. I don't know where my friend's at. But this girl, I'm not even gonna play the video because I had a video clip. Somebody at the Rolling Loud, they found video of her, and she was really, really messed up. And we thought something really bad had happened, but I really suspected that she was somewhere. And I did a members video actually about her, about what happened, because there was an article that came out, and she was staying with some guy like in a warehouse for a couple of days. And then I guess the guy started questioning about like, hey, I seen you on the news. And they were saying like she kind of didn't want to go home. So I think this girl was kind of just in a bad situation, messed up. Oh, thank you, Carlee. I don't know, but that stuff happens, man. It does happen. The difference is now social media is so big, there's just with these missing persons things that it's gonna get so much attention. I almost wonder too how these people go back to normal life after they're found and stuff. Thank God in 2010. The closed captions, I don't know. I might not have it on. Let me check. It might have not turned on when I started. Let's see. I think I just launched this thing so quick I didn't have a chance to hit captions. Yeah, like I said, I would love to have some answers. I hope that they give us something, some sort of answer. But they could very well say, we just want our privacy now. Yeah, I didn't turn on closed captions. Oh, sorry. Somebody in the chat. Sorry, I didn't turn it. I usually turn it on. I launched this thing so quick. The bad thing about this too is that, you know, when stories like this happen, sometimes people might have less trust and or care or whatever that somebody's missing. A free hug, yo, that free hug shirt. Oh my god! And those kind of a rave or part. I don't think they have raves anymore. That was a long time ago. That was in 2010. I don't think they have raves anymore. But that shirt, oof! You know how many people? Hey man, can I have a hug? I mean, I'm glad that this woman is okay, but what happened? What's wrong with your thumbnail, Lindsay? You had to change it after the last stream. You changed your image on there. $2005. Can you please play the call earlier about the hotel? Yeah, I played it at the beginning. I'll play it again. We've heard it a couple times, but I'll play it again. Oh, I guess we can move on to the next story, right? I mean, we'll see tomorrow because right now it's late. It's like 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Maybe tomorrow we'll get some more answers. So we'll follow up if there's any answers or the family speaks and stuff like that.
21, it's going to be 459 South.
The British is live?
10.
Hold up. I don't see them live. Where do you see them live at? Facebook? Yo, my tabs are crazy right now. WBRC. Oh, they're live on Facebook. Let's check it out.
This has been an incredible. Her mother and father telling WBRC that they were overwhelmed with the outpouring of support that they have received from their family, friends, and even strangers. Her mother telling us people were coming up to her, hugging her to let her know that they could not sit at home while her baby was missing, and they were going to help her in any way that they could. You can see Anaya Blanchard's mother there on top of that truck. She joined in on this search to help with all of this. She said she was angry about the alert system in our state because it is pretty much non-existent for people like Carlee Russell who go missing, adults. And she tonight confirming to us, before we got all of the updates from police, that Carlee had been found and returned home, and now she is at UAB Hospital being cared for and evaluated. This is incredible. Take a look at this video here earlier from some of the neighborhoods that our house. This is the house of the neighborhood where Carlee returned home. Minutes after she was found, after she returned there, you can see the police lights in the distance. Hoover police confirming to WBRC they received a phone call around 10:45 that she had returned home. Fire department showed up, police showed up, of course, to look her over,
thank you.
See
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hitting me up earlier.
I'm in hospital where she is being evaluated right now.
No, thank you.
Taylor
Thank you. I
Pollock
appreciate
is there
it.
at the scene.
I sent you my number too.
There speaking with family.
Right,
Taylor Pollock saying that she spoke to a friend who just says she's happy to have her home. And that has been the message throughout the duration of these last 48 hours. People just wanted Carlee Russell to be returned home alive and safe, and that is the most important detail that we can give you tonight, that she is home right now. The community coming together, the outpouring of support that I have witnessed from this community, the news media, everyone joined in.
That's nice.
on
That's
making
nice.
sure
Alabama.
that everyone saw Carlee Russell's picture, everyone knew who to look for, and it has been ongoing 24/7 around the clock. And the community's so proud of the outpouring of support that this family has received, and they have said the support they have received has been overwhelming for them. Her mother, listening to her and her father remain strong and lean on their faith in all of this as they continued to look for her. Again, it's been 48 hours. She went missing Thursday night, and here we are tonight, a little bit after, what time is it now, y'all? After midnight, and we're giving you this wonderful news that she has returned home. She is being evaluated, but the most important detail is that she is alive and is being evaluated right now. Now, I am being told that we have a crew in the neighborhood at her house where she returned.
Let's take a look.
And we're going to go to them in just a few minutes. But again, Angela Harris, who is Anaya Blanchard's mother, confirmed to us about all of this. And let's go now to our own anchor, WBRC anchor, Janice Rogers. Janice, can you tell me where you are and what you know about all of this so far?
Hey, Brittany, I am at home actually at this moment. We had ridden over to where Carlee Russell lives. I'm back home now, but I'd been talking to Angela Harris, as you mentioned, about this case tonight, what she knew, if she had any information about some of the rumors we were hearing. And I said, well, certainly if you learn anything, please call us and let us know. And she called me right before 11 o'clock and said that she was crying on the phone, saying that they had found her, that she was alive. Again, like you had already reported, she'd been dropped off at her family's home, and that that she appeared to be in shock, and that they were going to take her to UAB Hospital, which we now know that they did. But just hearing Angela cry, as most of our viewers will know, Angela Harris, Anaya Blanchard's mother, who sadly had gone through this, but her daughter ended up being murdered and not coming home. But she had been helping this family through their concern of trying to find their daughter over the past couple of days. And she's the one who told us about it tonight, that she indeed is alive, but in shock, as she described it.
Absolutely.
Oh, what's going on?
You said that she was dropped off at her house. Do you know more about that?
Angela Harris, Anaya Blanchard's mother. Angela did not either, but the fact that she was dropped off at her house, that was pretty surprising, and you can only imagine the relief among her family, the neighbors who had held that vigil that we all saw this week, yesterday, to try to bring her back. So, you'd been talking about it, a lot of prayers. People really were engaged in this story. And, regardless, it doesn't matter what happened. We'll learn the details later of why she disappeared.
I don't know if we will find out.
But right now, the relief is that she's alive.
And if there was a baby, what about the baby?
Absolutely, Janice.
Right.
Thank you so much. And again, that is the most important.
That tells you right there. I don't think there ever was a baby.
Carlee Russell has returned home.
Right.
She is being evaluated
What about
at
the
UAB
baby?
Hospital. She is alive, and that is the most important detail of this entire story. We will keep you updated. The next update will be at 5
a.m.
on our
Damn.
morning newscast. We thank you for joining us tonight, and we definitely are very glad that Carlee.
All right, guys, we're hanging until 5 a.m.
Thank you.
This has been a WBRC.
I thought they were going to give us a live feed of the house. Maybe that's going to be in the morning. That's cool. We got a little update from them. Oh, you know what? I could rewind a little bit because maybe we missed something. To me, I gotta wait till the end of the stream and I can rewind it. To me, there we go. I think that hotel thing was true.
Folded. Carlee Russell, you see.
It's a short live. We'll just watch the parts that we missed.
Driving down I-459 around 9:30 Thursday night when she called 911 to report seeing a child along the highway. She also called her sister-in-law to report that she was going to stop after she saw that child. Now, before she stopped, she was telling her sister-in-law that she saw the kid and she pulled over.
Well, Carlee says, and that's the other thing, because some people had said they thought they saw an adult in the video. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe we didn't see anybody in the video. All I saw was her, but she I guess she was with somebody else, right?
Car, and suddenly her sister-in-law said that she heard her scream, and then there was silence. Carlee hasn't been seen or heard from since then. That was Thursday night, and police say one witness said that they saw someone in a gray vehicle, a man near that area. We're still working to get details on that, but what you're looking at right now is video of what we believe or could be Carlee's car the night of all of this happening on I-459 and mile marker 11. The car you see at the distance with the flashers on, we believe that to be her car. And the police here pulling up a few minutes later on the scene. This has been an incredible
what kind of pull, Kim?
Story, just knowing that this young lady is alive at this time. And this is the video that WBRC obtained from traffic cameras the night that Carlee Russell was said to have disappeared off of I-459 at mile marker 11. Again, tonight, the community elated. The
FKGH says, I hope this won't turn out to another Sherry Pappin situation. I'm glad she's safe. I really think that, it's like a mental thing, like a mental health. That's just speculation. I don't know yet.
This was earlier today as search crews came together at the Hoover Met to look for her mother and father, telling WBRC that they were overwhelmed with the outpouring of support that they have received from their family, friends, and even strangers. Her mother telling us people were just coming up to her, hugging her to let her know that they could not sit at home while her baby was missing, and they were going to help her in any way that they could. You can see Anaya Blanchard's mother there on top of that truck. She joined in on this search to help with all of this. She said she was angry about the alert system in our state because it is pretty much non-existent.
Let me say, those cops were there really fast. I mean, we were going to, because we had the audio from the archive, and Mo was gonna like try to time it, the dispatch audio from the time that she seen on video, and like the time frame of the archive, to try to find out the exact time of how long. But regardless, it was really quick. These cops were there, and they were searching and looking, and these cops were looking for a toddler. We were listening to the audio. They were looking for a kid as well as her.
For people like Carlee Russell who go missing, adults, and she tonight confirming to us before we got all of the updates from police that Carlee had been found and returned home, and now she is at UAB Hospital being cared for and evaluated. This is incredible. Take a look at this video here earlier from some of the neighborhoods that our house. This is the house of the neighborhood where Carlee returned home. Minutes after she was found, after she returned there, you can see the police lights in the distance. Hoover police confirming to WBRC they received a phone call around 10:45 that she had returned home. Fire department showed up, police showed up, of course, to look her over, see how she was doing. They took her to UAB Hospital where she is being evaluated right now. Taylor Pollock is there at the scene. We have our crews there speaking with family. Taylor Pollock saying that she spoke to a friend who just says she's happy to have her home. And that has been the message throughout the duration of these last 48 hours. People just wanted Carlee Russell to be returned.
Hey, that's great. That's great. If you guys could help me out with the like button too, I'd appreciate that. Help me out with the like. For some reason, there's 7 dislikes. That's interesting. She's found. Ah, no. Maybe they're upset because they thought, I don't know. Maybe they feel tricked and stuff. What do you think happened? Okay, that's a good question. I like that poll, Kim. Some of the mix of everything. Okay, what do you think happened? Abduction. Okay, abduction. Diggs, they're saying to slow the chat. All right, put 2 seconds in the chat. I can't even see now. I'm trying to read the poll. It's scrolling. All right. Abduction. Mental health. I'm just kind of curious where people are leaning, you know? Staged. See, I don't know if I should add drug abuse to that, or is that considered mental health? Maybe they could be 2 separate things, or they can be they can both be true also. I'll just add it in there. I guess I'll add drugs. I mean, they could be one and the same, but I'll throw it in there. Oh, so this house too, which I'm not gonna put the address or anything now, but this house is that exit. It's so weird, yeah, because that exit where she stops is the exit to get off at her house as well. Like her house is pretty close to that exit, I believe. I don't think it's attention seeking. I really. Yo, you guys are just killing me, man. That's true too. Somebody said you could add sexual assault victim. I guess that could go under the category of abduction. I should. Yeah, there is a lot of options we could add. The options are endless. 41% say mental health out of the options that we put. 32% say abduction. We got 600 votes, 660 so far. Stage. 20-some% think stage. 5% say drugs. I think mental health. That's where I'm going to lean to. That's where I was kind of leaning. Some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, we don't know what happened, right? We understand that. Who knows what happened? We'll find out. Well, I don't even know if we'll find out. Like I said, Lord knows if we'll find out or not. We might not. We remember we talked earlier today about the whole Occam's razor. I really didn't think. I think now, especially with the height of this movie that came out, Sounds of Freedom, right? Sounds of Freedom. Everybody's talking about it. People are jumping to. I mean, there's so many things that can be right, but people are jumping to trafficking and all this stuff, which happens. We really may never know. I'm telling you, I've covered multiple stories that like people are found and you don't hear shit after,
Live and safe, and that is the most important detail that we can give you tonight. That she
Hippie Porium said a nursing student is not going to be on a bunch of drugs. She drove a Mercedes, for God's sake. Well, back in my partying days, I was working in a hospital. Back in my partying days, I was partying with some people that worked in the hospital. You'd be surprised. People that are professionals that take substances. I'm not saying she was. I don't know what her situation was. But I definitely wouldn't say because somebody's a nurse, pharmacist, whatever, that they're not going to be taking something. Bro, we were partying up after work, on the weekends. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes people are self-medicating too. It could be anything. I told you guys earlier too, I got an email. Somebody was thinking that maybe there was a hologram baby, that somebody put a hologram up there to lure her. Mental health will drive you mad. Psychosis is a scary thing. Psychosis. There's been stories of nurses. Yeah, there's been stories of nurses, medicating stuff, or doctors too. Bro, we used to get down. What? The pharmacy? What? She was a nursing student subject to random testing. That's funny. In the hospital, we only got drug tested when we first got the job. We never, ever, after getting hired in 2 hospitals that I've worked at for years, they test you once when you go in, and like, that's it. But I understand people maybe have that misconception that like, oh, you're in a hospital, so they're going to test you randomly all the time. Bruh, half of the people will be gone. You kidding me? Between weed and whatever else people taking? Girl, half the staff would be gone. They found coke in the White House. The coke in the White House. And they closed the investigation early. So a lot of people were upset. On both sides were upset. Not the cocaine. And again, I'm just joking around and stuff. I'm not saying this lady was on drugs. I don't know what she was dealing with. But we're just having a conversation about medical professions and stuff like that. Just because I'll be thinking that these people be getting down. You think your doctor's getting tested every month and shit, every week? What? Bruh. Play the video. We already saw the rest of it. I mean, I guess I'll play it since whoever didn't see it. They already saw this.
Right now, the community coming together, the outpouring of support that I have witnessed from this community.
Texas, BC, Beach Bum. Texas Beach Bum. I've been a nurse for 17 years. I only had one random drug screen. Wow.
Media, everyone joined in on making sure that everyone saw Carlee Russell's picture. Everyone knew who to look for, and it has been ongoing 24/7 around the clock. And the community so proud of the outpouring of support that this family has received. And they have said the support they have received has been overwhelming for them. Her mother, listening to her and her father remain strong and lean on their faith in all of this as they continued to look for her. Again, it's been 48 hours. She went missing Thursday night, and here we are tonight, a little bit after, what time is it now, y'all? After midnight, and we're giving you this wonderful news that she has returned home. She is being evaluated, but the most important detail is that she is alive and
Shambot says
right now.
Even the druggiest of druggies deserves to be found. I mean, nobody said nobody deserves to be found. I've done drugs myself, so I'm not putting anybody down. And people are kind of a little whatever.
That we have a crew in the neighborhood at her house where she returned, and we're going to go to them in just a few minutes.
Nurse Jackie? I've never seen that. I heard it was good.
Who was Anaya Blanchard's mother, were confirmed to us about all of this. And let's go now to our own anchor, WBRC anchor, Janice Rogers. Janice,
that's interesting. Statistically, I haven't looked this up myself, but my friends, statistically, 1 in 10 nurses have drug and alcohol addiction issues.
Are and what you know about all of this so far.
Hey, Brittany, I am at home actually at this moment. We had ridden over to where Carlee Russell lives. I'm back home now, but I'd been talking to Angela Harris, as you mentioned, about this case tonight, what she knew, if she had any information about some of the rumors we were hearing. And I said, well, certainly if you learn anything, please call us and let us know. And she called me right before 11 o'clock and said that she was crying on the phone, saying that they had found her, that she was alive. Again, like you had already reported, she'd been dropped off at her family's home, and that they were that she appeared to be in shock, and that they were going to take her to UAB Hospital, which we now know that they did. But just hearing Angela cry, as most of our viewers will know, Angela Harris, Anaya Blanchard's mother, who sadly had gone through this, but her daughter ended up being murdered. And not
who dropped her off? No idea. I don't know. Who dropped her off at the parents' house? Yeah, I don't know.
But she had been helping this family through their concern of trying to find their daughter over the past couple of days. And she's the one who told us about it tonight, that she indeed is alive, but in shock, as she described it.
Absolutely. Janice, you said that she was dropped off at her house. Do you know more about that?
I don't at this point, and Angela did not either. But the fact that she was dropped off at her house, that was pretty surprising, and you can only imagine the
that's interesting. Dropped off at her house. Yeah, who dropped her off? That is kind of weird, huh? I hope they hold a press conference. Pretty odd. Very weird circumstances. Glad she's alive. I think sometimes too, I really am so curious to know what happened, because I don't know, whatever was going on, I wonder if all the attention that was happening, wherever she was, whatever was happening, it was like, okay, we need to get her back. Like, this is getting too hot. This is becoming too much. I don't know. Like, maybe it's like, damn, like everybody's looking,
Family, the neighbors who had held that vigil that we all saw this week, yesterday, to try to bring her back. So, you'd been talking about it, a lot of prayers. People really were engaged in this story. And, regardless, it doesn't matter what happened. We'll learn the details later of why she disappeared, what happened to her. But right now, the relief is that she's alive and she's back with her family.
Absolutely, Janice. Thank you so much. And again, that is the most important detail. 25-year-old Carlee Russell has returned home. She is being evaluated at UAB Hospital. She is alive, and that is the most important detail of this entire story. We will keep you updated. The next update will be at 5 on our morning newscast.
Okay.
Thank you for...
Well, that's it, I guess. That's it, man. Kid Sunny says abductors do drop people off. Yeah, a lot of people had different thoughts today, whether it's abduction or trafficking. I think some people are trying to imply the cops and shit. You think somebody got the reward money? That's a lot of money. At $55K. What a day, right? Today, because we got this manhunt guy that was caught. Burham was caught, which I thought it was gonna be more interesting, but they didn't really say too much. Burham was caught. This serial killer was caught. The other guy, the Long Island serial killer. That's a weird ass story. And now we have Carlee found safe. What a couple of interesting days it's been, right? And then we have Rudy. The whole Rudy story. I don't know, man. Things are going to be kind of after Rudy and then this one. Oh, man. What I will say, though, is that community came together, though. That community really did come together. The local people in that community, man, Alabama, the cops and the volunteers, the family, the parents, they're hitting the news stations to get attention on the story. It moved pretty quick. Can you download the audio? So the audio, if you want, I'll finish it maybe tomorrow. I'll try to finish this audio. I don't know how far it goes. I gotta check if there's more. I can put it together and post it tomorrow. I'm surprised there wasn't at least one media outlet at the parents' house when Carlee was dropped off. That's true. Char. Like, kind of camping out, waiting, maybe? Kim. Let's not talk about Rudy, my brain as much. These last couple of days have been a lot. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's been a lot these last couple of days. It's been like a roller coaster is what it feels like. Man. And I can't believe we literally been here all day. Let's see. I saw somebody saying, why are you the only one reporting this, that she's been found? I don't know. I mean, it's been me and it's been the news, the local news station. I think everybody else might be sleeping. Tomorrow when we wake up, everybody's gonna be talking about this. In the morning, watch tomorrow. We'll be sleeping, but there's a lot of people that are probably sleeping already, and when they wake up in the morning, they're gonna be like, what? New video outside of the house. Oh, this is what we looked at, right? Yeah. Mel, yeah. Thank you, Diggs. Oh, you said that to me a while ago. Yeah. Well, that was somebody else. I don't even. Okay, both of you. Two people sent me the same thing. Gotcha. Okay, got it. Thank you. Oh, okay, JB posted as well. Let's see what JB has to say. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything else tonight. Hopefully they do a press conference. I think tomorrow would be a good time. If they decide to do a press conference, put whatever to rest if they can. Carlee Russell found alive per multiple media reports from the police chief. Carlee Russell showed up at her parents' house in Alabama. She was taken by paramedics to UAB Hospital for evaluation. The circumstances around the disappearance for around 50 plus hours remain unknown. So, I don't know. Maybe something happened to her. She could have still been abducted. Something could have. Oh, did the cousin? Did the cousin delete the post? I saw the cousin was being a little bit kind of like it was a little odd to me. But the cousin was being very kind of. I mean, I guess maybe, and I'm not trying to judge. Maybe they're just it's their family, so they're being defensive. But they were very, very quick to like really adamantly just shut things down and like I don't know if they were attacking people, but I was like, damn, it's like kind of doing a lot. Social media. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he's found. So oh no audio yet, brother. No audio yet. Yeah, that's a really good question. So I got a text about. I'm just really. So I said I put a message. They said I put a message in your chat, but there's a million people. Did you get the audio of her 911 call? Which I didn't. Plunder on YouTube did a request, so maybe we'll get it. Maybe she'll get it. I would love to hear if she hung up on them and what her demeanor was like. Just curious. I think she did hang up on them because there's parts in this audio where you can hear cops talking about that, like, is she still on the line and she's not there?
Way. Sent the room, even that way. When you still got him on the phone.
Still got him on the phone?
Negative, but she says that she would stand by for police.
I think she hung up, I think.
42, I'm getting 23.
10-4.
42, call the RP back. She's not at their vehicle.
10-4.
738 in the mileage. Ending is 844. You show me in service, Charlie.
I think she was on the phone with police, and when she pulled over and stopped, I think she hung up, and then she called her the brother's girlfriend. That she was on the phone with the brother's girlfriend at the time. So she called it into police, and I think she hung up with them, and then she got on the phone with brother's girlfriend.
141.
CLA, red in color, to Nicole Russell out of Birmingham, 1011.
Nicole Russell, that's her name. I think they ran the plates, or I don't know, whatever. They found out it was her. Ruth, thank you. I've been here with you all day. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Again, I'm glad she's safe. 25, young girl. Let me tell you, I've done a bunch of crazy shit in my years. Thankfully, social media wasn't like this, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I didn't have access to social media like that. And hopefully we get some answers. Though I kind of wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of say, we're handling this privately or whatever. She's seeking help and that's it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I think there would be a lot of people that are pissed probably, but that could really turn out to be what we get. Might not be much. You know. Mo sent the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. So, and your support, of course, and your friendship. But she says, so this woman may have been assaulted. Please hold judgment until we know more. She could have been. Oh, okay. She could have had a horrible 2 days. She was in shock. My eyes are like, things are starting to get a little blurry. Thanks, Mo. Ozzy girl woke up with Mel going to Bell. I can't believe, this whole weekend we've just been here so far. I'm serious. Like, I don't have the baby this weekend, and I was wondering, like, what am I going to do this weekend? And maybe I should go out and do this and do that. I was just here with you guys all weekend. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And even this morning, I was telling Mo this on the phone. I was like, that 5 hours today, it didn't even feel like 5 hours. Like when I was up with you guys earlier, I was like, what the hell happened to the day? It was just over. Day was gone. I literally went out for like 30 minutes to eat, and I rushed back to do the manhunt thing, which was kind of a little boring, but I'm glad they caught him. Yeah, I do think you guys should be able to have your opinions in the chat. As long as it's like somewhat like try to, a little bit respectable, somewhat try to be. But yeah, I get that. People have different thoughts and stuff. Just like the Rudy stuff, Melissa, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, love y'all. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. The 911. So I have to edit it. I'm going to work on it. I guess I should go to sleep tonight, but I'll wake up early. It's not done. It's not the whole thing. If people want it. What happened? What did I miss? Everything. Yeah, just thank you to everybody too. You guys in the chat, the mods, Cynthia, everybody that's messaged me, everybody that called in today, people that support her. Really appreciate you guys. I was a little apprehensive with the last stream too. I was like, oh shit. Can you play the part about the woman and baby on 911? Thanks, Lindsay. It's the very beginning part. Thank you for the super chat.
71. It's going to be 459 South, mile marker 10. It's going to be a child walking on the 3 or 4-year-old child walking on the side of the interstate next to her. RP's going to be close by in a red Mercedes sedan with the hazards on. Child's going to be a white male wearing a white t-shirt and a diaper.
42 copy from YMCA.
And 442. RP's advising there's no cars in the area. Looks like the child's been abandoned on the side of the road.
42 copy.
442. You're actually going to have to access from 31. They're going to be plotting just before the exit. 441, can I get you to head that way?
10-3, I'm using that way. 41, you still got him on the phone?
Negative, but she's said that she would stand by for police.
Oh, the neighborhood.
42, I'm getting 23.
4.
42, call
Lindsay,
RP
thank
back.
you. Thank you so much for the super chat. The neighborhood thing, so this is interesting. Again, like this is something that we noticed when we were listening. I was sitting with Dad, Set, Diggs, and Mo, and we were kind of tripping out, but we were listening to this. What the hell happened here? Wait. Oh, okay. Zoomed in. Bruh, I'm like, what's going on? I'm tripping. Sorry, it doesn't look that great because it's in the editor, but let's start over here.
2021 for you. Units, I believe we located her at the trim lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy.
Now, the thing with this, and the other part of the conversation that we had about this, it says, got a call about a female screaming with a baby. Now, I was thinking, okay, that's the call. That call must have came from family. I assume that because she was on the phone with the brother's girlfriend, right? And she was claiming that she saw a baby, and she literally talks to somebody or something and says, "Are you okay?" But there's no response. Nobody hears anything on the phone. And then she screams, and then you don't hear anything else. And so then there's this.
2148. Yes, I believe we located her at Trim Lane. Got a call about a female screaming with a child.
42, we copy.
Got a call. Now, I assumed it was
32
family, but maybe this is where the call came from. Maybe she was running through the neighborhood. Maybe she was running off the road.
Could be Trim Lane and Trim Boulevard. Could be Trim Lane and
Trim Lane and Trim Boulevard. This is right off of the highway. So that's like a question mark. How we do that? And they did the little Google Earth. See, like the little 3D view. Again, this was very premature beta. I was just kind of throwing it there as a mental note to come back and put more pictures and video. But then as we were sitting there, literally I screamed. I'm like, oh my God, she's found.
Do you have an address?
Could be Trim Lane and Trim Boulevard.
That's Robin, right?
Melissa, you still Thank you for the 14 months. I'm sorry, I'm talking over this shit. Thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate that. Psych, I'm not sleeping yet.
41 on the route.
10441. Be advised, the female screaming line disconnected.
The female, whoa, what?
41 on the route.
10441. Be advised, the female screaming line
Okay, yeah,
disconnected.
the female, I thought it said female screaming disconnected.
The female screaming line disconnected.
Screamed and disconnected?
Nothing.
Will you check the social?
Go ahead.
419-474491.
2150.
That 510 area code. Do you need me somewhere?
That will call. I don't see a 911 call anywhere. The only thing people have is the dispatch audio right now. As far as I know, I haven't seen the 911 call anywhere. The only thing people have is this audio, this type of audio dispatch.
Social returns to DeFranco Smith, ON 1055.
That's true. Belinda says the family member didn't know the street in Cross Street. That's Alumba.
975. Status is suspended as of March 2014. FTA cases out of Montgomery. Class ID. Copy at 29 Charlie.
Clevin says, thank you for the super chat. It sounds like sister-in-law called 911.
Full Alabama probationer.
Bro, I'm going to be
sleeping
in tomorrow.
Brown and black Ford F-150. She was on the phone with her daughter when it occurred.
On the phone with her daughter? Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Brown and black Ford F-150. She was on the phone with her daughter when it occurred.
Oh. See, I haven't listened to all this yet. I was trying to scan it so I could put something together for you guys.
Dispatch 719, this is negative.
Because what I was going to do is I'm going to cut out all these empty spaces so you don't have to wait. That's what I wanted to do to make a video so you don't have to.
48 dispatch. Okay, 19 case number, 255.
48, 19 case number is 25089, repeating 25089, 1015 times 2119. 748, 2152.
Back up from there. Someone tried to catch up on this other call roll.
Suspicious vehicle 1432, Linda Vista Drive. Car sitting in the roadway for an extended period of time. Occupants got out and looked at property and then got back in the vehicle or still sitting there.
Copy.
748, 2153.
49. To that, camp 4.
2153.
Tell them to put a. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do one too. I don't know.
Where exactly is this call coming from?
The call's pinging in that location.
So.
14, you can show me echo. Not just going to take. 11, do you want us to start seeing if we can get her phone number pinged?
Oh, they try to ping it. Let me see. Hold on. Can I use you guys a little bit? Might as well, since I'm listening to it. Can we just chop it up real quick? Can we just chop it up real quick? Don't you
41 to 42. Hey, check that blue line. See if you see her.
We're looking for her.
Good one. 441. We're going to be at 3617 Atkinstrom Lane, checking the backyard. If you would, any incoming personnel, just start 64 in the area. We're good down
Rebellious Rose, thank you for the super chat. Says, did you hear the 911 call from Red Roof Inn? I played the dispatch audio from earlier. We had like 6,000 people or something like that here earlier. I have the dispatch audio. I posted it on Twitter and I showed it on my video. If that's what you're talking about, I did play that. But as far as 911, like actual a 911 call, I don't believe that's out. I haven't heard that anywhere.
Hey, 742, time stop.
742.
280 eastbound Doddridge Road, the black Ford sedan, Kentucky 996, Kilo November Sierra.
Let me check and see if we have any air assets available to us.
10-4. Also be advised, we're about to get T-Mobile lifting the phone.
Okay.
441. We're going to be at 3617 Atkinstrom Lane, checking the backyard. If you would, any incoming personnel, just start 64 in the area. We're good down here.
742, time stop.
Something happened over there. It seems like, or I don't know if they just decided let's check into the woods directly where her car was found to look around.
742.
280 eastbound Doddridge Road, the black Ford sedan, Kentucky 996, Kilo November Sierra.
Let me check and see if we have any air assets available to us.
10-4. Also be advised, we're about to get T-Mobile lifting the phone.
So Beth Fitch, and thank you for the super chat, says, did she call her parents from the Red Roof Inn, or did she show up at home? Do we know? So we know that she did show up at home. She was supposedly dropped off. According to that dispatch audio from the hotel, I mean, I can play it again if you guys want. I know I feel bad for the people because I've played it twice already in here. I can play it again though. You sent a super chat, so we can re-listen to it, see if we hear anything. Start. Oh no, that's the. I have the clips on my Twitter page too. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I posted it there.
Location saying per caller, family members at this location saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell.
So family member, according to this, now we still. I feel like what happened now kind of maybe puts more credence or credibility to this, though the situation could still be different. I don't know, but this, I mean, come on, like coincidence or not, you know?
Per caller, family members at this location saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell.
It's kind of hard to rewind it because the tracker's so.
754 unclassified.
Alpha David.
754.
I have no notifications tonight, I guess. Bye, crimes.
754 unclassified complaint, 1466 Montgomery Highway at the Red Roof Inn, the front office. Per caller, family members at this location saying they received a call from the female that's missing, Carlee Russell.
I mean, that whole thing we were talking about it earlier was just like, this is kind of weird for it to be fake.
754 family members are saying they received a call from the female saying she was at this location.
That could be too. Somebody said they were trying to divert law enforcement. So I'm clipping this.
760 1851.
Clipping this also for Twitter because they're going crazy over there. So I want to get the SF Investigate says, I think she called from the motel and then they arranged to get her home. I heard on Scanner that they roadblocked her parents' street about 90 minutes before they announced she was found. Interesting. That could be possible. Plausible.
Be advised, the child is now in the area of 3582 currently. The Red Roof.
1852.
Did they talk about the 6 cars with people yet?
26 is the responding units. I just spoke with the front desk clerk. They said that the family is not being hostile or anything like that, but that there was about 6 carloads of people that have just shown up over there.
5-4 copy. Did the front desk have anybody check in under that name?
Negative, and according to the front desk, the message that the family got did not state which Red Roof Inn. They don't know if it's going to be Vestavia or another location.
Thank you.
I think that might be the end of it. The part where they're talking about it.
52 and 5844 are on scene at Red Roof.
They're on scene at Red Roof. Yeah, the 6 load.
752, 754, 1853.
The 6 loads of cars. It could be family. Like there's
44 on all that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's like family, I believe. Because they're
744, 1853.
If it's your family missing and you're in the area, you're gonna come knocking on doors and shit, you know? Well, oh, what a day. What a day, what a day.
749 in the area.
4921 video.
10-7.
10-4.
Ronan, you did? Super chat. Oh, wow.
11.
Yeah, Ronan, you're good, man. Last Ronan, thank you for the super chat. Says, you're fun hangout, man. Wish I could do more. No, man, you're just by being here, you're good. Subscribing, hanging out with me, all this shit, you're good. Thank you. And on Discord too. And
I'm not sure if y'all have this info already, but apparently there's a sister that was on the phone with her and still has an open line with her phone and can hear vehicles as if it's like on the side of the interstate or something.
She's found, Jenny. We're just listening to some old dispatch audio.
Okay. I can turn lanes. That call this call in right here.
So I think too, sometimes you gotta, the audio's no good. Some places like really small.
I can turn lanes. That call this call in right here.
11 to 13, 10, 9, I'm sorry.
Where I was right down here. The second updated call that we got in reference. The first call we got was from her. Second call we got was from the family.
I don't know what the first.
Second updated call that we got in reference. The first call we got was from her. Second call we got.
First call we got from her. Second call we got was from family.
Right. I'm just saying that the sister apparently has an open line with that phone still that she called from and can hear vehicles like it's still sitting on the side of the interstate.
Okay. Makes sense.
11.
$410 to 511. 410.
Go ahead.
I believe I'll be off that vehicle. It's going to be 4385 Alpha Yankee 0.
Well, just the ones that aren't on the call, but I'll be hanging over for a while.
4 units stood by for probably just call off 438.
438. He went 10-7 earlier.
I have all of the units 10-6.
10, I copy. Bravo 10-7. I'll be 10-6 for a minute on this too.
511, you want me to have McGinnis en route with
Drone.
the drone?
Wow, they put in work that night. Lil Devil, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I think they got a drone.
Right there, should be 10-8. I have a Kentucky driver's license. Romeo 109. 49. Yeah, that's right.
I'm just going to give you 749. I'm just going to give you a read back on the tag.
10-4, go ahead.
385 Alpha Yankee 13.
749. Is this going to be the same address from earlier from the Facebook Marketplace?
I don't know if that's different. There's a lot of, sometimes there's different things going on.
14.
I don't know if that.
The 1432 is going to be the address where they're going to get items from Facebook.
That's subject
something else.
I'm close to that. I'll head that way as well.
I believe that's going to be around the cliff.
10 at Alpha. 10-7, if you fought me over to 542. I'll ride it towards the top and check it.
Kentucky Olin, Courtney Roush out of Louisville. Status is Class Delta.
That's it for that.
Valid, negative.
There's another part to download, but that's it. I do want to kind of clean it up. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow or something if people want to hear it. But I wanted to clean it up and remove all the extra calls and just keep it to this particular situation and condense it so you're not sitting there listening to all these empty gaps and stuff like that, you know? So it's just like boom, 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 back to back. Heaven on Earth, thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you for spending your day. No, thank you guys, man. I really appreciate it, man. Shit. I mean, was there ever a toddler in a diaper, Sarah says? I don't think so. Just my opinion, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I never really thought there was, to be honest with you. Once I saw the video. The net, thank you. Yeah, man, she's found safe. It's not a, horrible situation. She's found safe. People came together, got positive results. I don't know what happened to her, but at least she's safe. Nobody got hurt in the process, I don't think. I said my opinion already. I think it's possibly a mental health thing, just my opinion, but, I remember I was talking to somebody earlier. They're like, no way. So, yeah, that's what I think. What is the deal about a screaming woman holding a child? I think that's what they perceived. I mean, there's two different things. When Carlee called her family, the brother's girlfriend, she had told them, and she also told police. She called police first, I believe, and she told them that she saw a baby on the side of the road. I don't know if that 911 call, if she screamed on the phone or not, because they referenced it in the dispatch audio, but I don't know if they're referencing it because the family as well called 911. But when she spoke with family, the family had said, the brother sister, that she reported seeing a baby, and she's even said hi to the baby, even though they didn't hear anything on the phone. So, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired. So I don't know if, I that's where they got the baby from. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anybody, it doesn't seem like police. I mean, I think it's telling too. Like, she's found, but you don't really hear anybody talking about this baby. I think that's telling in itself. They said themselves there wasn't any reported missing children in the area, babies, though you could say it's part of the setup, but there's no massive search for a toddler. It's just a search for Carlee. I think that's telling in itself, if there was a baby, there would be a even more urgency. It seemed like they took this very seriously, but there would be like an urgency, and it wouldn't be like I don't think it would be a complete sigh of relief tonight, like everybody's relieved. I don't think there was ever a baby. Lone Wolf with Tyler should be taken in for questioning. If it was a baby, there would be an alert, right? There'd be an Amber Alert. There'd be all kinds of shit going on. I mean, again, the whole thing, people wondering if this was some sort of ploy, a fake baby. You could still see maybe there was a fake baby to set her up. I don't know, but. I took this. Oh, no. I took it as this was an additional call in right before they found her. This audio was from the day she went missing. I know it might be a little confusing, but yeah, the audio in this video editor, this is from the day she went missing. The audio we're playing earlier is from today, but this one here is from before. So, yeah, I don't know why my mouse is doing that. I gotta fix the audio. I think I made the audio too open. I took off the compression a bit. Now it's too light. So if I tap, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys can hear that. I have to fix that. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Not right now on the stream, but I'm gonna work on that again because I don't want you guys to have to hear that thumping sound. So it's a little too much. So yeah, I'm gonna get off, man. You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm pretty tired. Thank you for everybody. I'm happy she's safe. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. We'll, if there's an update, an official update, we'll talk about it tomorrow. If you guys can hit like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, I appreciate that. The next trial that we should be covering, it's like right around the corner, July 24th. Taylor Show Business, this woman that killed her boyfriend and dismembered him, did all kinds of shit, even after he was deceased, did things to his body. Crazy, crazy story. It's only going to be a week long, so it's not going to be too long of a trial. But yeah, so that's coming up next. I got to do a video on that. And the Rudy stuff, I'm not touching it unless there's like an official update. Whether Cornell comes out, and he did a video the other day, which I thought was lame as hell. I didn't even bother touching it. If he does an official thing, or Rudy does another interview, or the police complete their investigation, unless there's a major thing, I'm done like playing poppycock and going from this place to that place to this place to that place, and every other day we're changing the story. I wish him the best too, and I hope he gets the help that he needs. And that's it. I hope, and if they press charges, if like something comes forward, I'll definitely cover that as well. But it's very, very back and forth. Crazy week, right? Thank you guys. Shambot. Good night. 7 a.m. Natalie? Damn. All right, guys. Good night, man. Love you. Bye. Adios. Peace. Bloop, bloop. No! You tripping. You guys in the chat. Cornell at the Red Roof. It's already uploaded. This is live. Oh, Summer says you should edit out the addresses and 911 calls. It's all public. The dispatch thing, it's all public on a website. Everything's public. But that's the reason why I wanted to like edit things out and stuff before I put it out. But everything is just public. It's not like, I don't know. It's a public broadcast. Their broadcast is public. I don't know. So. But yeah, man. No, I don't know what blew up outside. I'm gonna look out in the morning. I'm gonna survey the ground, survey the area, see what the hell. I should get a camera though, because I want to snitch. I want to find out who's doing the explosives outside. Need to bring this neighborhood back to normalcy. All right, man. Good night. Bye. Bloop bloop bloop.